Hello everyone. So I am coming to you today with a video all about people and their purpose in your life. Okay, this came about after I had a conversation with a friend the other night. Needless to say, I was kind of rolling my eyes at the whole conversation afterwards, because it's the sort of thing that I would tell somebody else if they were having issues with people in their lives, like friendships or dating or relationships. I would give them the same advice, or would say exactly the same thing. But you know, as a coach or as a counsellor or as someone who helps other people, we often forget to take our own advice, or we often forget like what we would say to other people, and in that moment, you know, when we're going through things ourselves. But it was a moment of, oh yes, I know, because I would tell you the same thing. So basically what it was I was having a bit of a low few days, and I was venting to my friend about why, and this was about someone who had come into my life and then kind of just like annoyed me, upset me, and yeah, kind of not in my life really now. And I was sharing my frustration. I was sharing my sadness about it, I guess. And they said to me, well, actually I told them a little story first. I told them, you know, what happened. I told them some realizations I had from the interactions with this person. And I had like a huge epiphany moment from it, okay? And yeah, I kind of told him about that, and then I told him the whole picture and then how I was feeling about it. And he said to me, well, I hate to tell you, but it sounds like they served their purpose. And I was like, because he's completely right. Okay, you know, there's that whole what is it, that quote, that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And if you are on like a personal growth journey, healing journey, you're on the self-awareness, self-awakening, spiritual journey, whatever you want to call it, you are always going to be healing, you're always going to be growing, you're going to be meeting people on your path who are going to bring up stuff for you, who are going to only be there for a short amount of time sometimes to bring stuff up that you need to look at, that you need to process, that you need to be aware of, okay? And this is what that person did. So they came in, steamrolled their way into my life. I not built a relationship, but just built a connection, I guess, some kind of connection, whether it was a, you know, small connection, it doesn't matter. I built some kind of connection with the person, and then had my little realization, and then after that it kind of just drifted away, and I was a bit sad about it, and I was left confused and yeah, not feeling great. So like I say, I shared this with my friend. They told me, well, they served their purpose, which the purpose was to help me have this huge realization which connected to family stuff, okay, which now helps me to learn more about myself, learn more about my family. So that was what they were here for. And it's the same thing with friendships, with relationships that you have. You might have relationships that last for years, and then suddenly you break up, and you might have friendships and you just fall out. And that's because they were only meant to be there for a short amount of time until you realise and you learn what you needed to learn. Okay, so everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a purpose in other people's lives as well, I believe anyway. So it's difficult to say try not to let yourself get too caught up in it and too you know, upset and all that, because you're going to be feeling those emotions, and that's something you're going to have to go through as well. But hopefully having this knowledge will ease it a little bit for you. So I thought I'd just mention that, and I hope that helps if anyone's going through anything, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.